hurting when you get abandoned by a narcissist? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're tackling a deeply personal and often misunderstood topic: what really happens when you get abandoned by a narcissist. If you've ever found yourself suddenly discarded by a narcissistic partner, you know just how devastating and confusing it can be. But have you ever wondered who's truly hurting in this situation? Is it just you, left to pick up the pieces, or is the narcissist also struggling in ways that aren't immediately obvious? In this video, we'll explore the emotional and psychological impacts of being abandoned by a narcissist. We'll dive into the immediate aftermath, the long-term effects, and the complex dynamics that leave both you and the narcissist grappling with different forms of pain. We'll discuss how narcissists seek new sources of validation, their ongoing struggle with insecurity, and why their need for control never truly brings them happiness. By understanding these dynamics, you can gain clarity and start your journey towards healing and empowerment. So, stick around as we uncover who's really hurting when a narcissist walks away, and how you can emerge stronger from the experience. Let's get started. Being in a relationship with a narcissist can be an emotional roller coaster, often marked by manipulation, control, and a lack of empathy. When such a relationship ends, particularly if you are abandoned by the narcissist, the emotional fallout can be devastating. The immediate pain and confusion may lead you to question your worth and sanity. However, it's essential to understand the dynamics at play and who is truly hurting when this abandonment occurs. The immediate impact on the victim. When a narcissist abandons their partner, the immediate aftermath is typically characterized by intense emotional pain. The victim often experiences a range of negative emotions, including 1. Shock and confusion. The sudden end of the relationship can be bewildering, especially if it follows a period of idealization where the narcissists seemed deeply committed and affectionate. 2. Self-doubt and low self-esteem. Narcissists often employ tactics such as gaslighting, which can erode their partner's self-confidence. When the relationship ends, the victim may feel unworthy and question their value. 3. Grief and loss. The end of any relationship involves a grieving process. However, the grief can be compounded by the realization that the love and affection they received were conditional and manipulative. 4. Isolation. Narcissists frequently isolate their partners from friends and family. After the abandonment, the victim may feel alone and unsupported. The narcissist's need for supply. To understand who is really hurting, it's crucial to delve into the narcissist's motivations and needs. Narcissists depend heavily on what is known as narcissistic supply, which includes attention, admiration, and validation from others. This supply is essential for maintaining their self-esteem and sense of superiority. When they abandon their partner, it often reflects a search for a new source of supply rather than a genuine desire to end the relationship. 1. Depletion of current supply. Narcissists might abandon their partner when they feel they are no longer receiving the desired level of admiration and attention. The victim, who has likely been emotionally drained, can no longer provide the narcissist with the validation they crave. 2. Seeking new supply. The narcissist's departure is usually followed by a swift move to a new source of supply. This new individual becomes the focus of their idealization phase, receiving the attention and charm previously directed at the victim. 3. Fear of vulnerability. Despite their outward confidence, narcissists have deep-seated insecurities and a fear of vulnerability. Abandoning their partner allows them to avoid confronting these fears and the emotional intimacy required in a long-term relationship. Long-term effects on the victim. While the initial impact of abandonment is severe, the long-term effects can be equally profound. Victims of narcissistic relationships often face ongoing challenges as they work to rebuild their lives and sense of self-worth. 1. Emotional trauma. The manipulative tactics used by narcissists can leave lasting scars. Victims may struggle with trust issues, anxiety, and symptoms of post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD. 2. Difficulty in future relationships. The damage to their self-esteem and trust can make it difficult for victims to form healthy relationships in the future. They may fear getting hurt again and be wary of potential partners. 3. Self-reflection and growth. Despite the pain, some victims use the experience as a catalyst for personal growth. They seek therapy, engage in self-care, and work to understand their own vulnerabilities that made them susceptible to the narcissist's manipulation. The narcissist's ongoing struggle. While it might seem like the narcissist moves on effortlessly, this is far from the truth. Narcissists live in a perpetual state of emotional turmoil, constantly seeking validation and feeling exposure of their true self. The abandonment of a partner is often a temporary relief from their internal struggles, but it does not address the root of their issues. 1. Insecure attachment. Narcissists typically have insecure attachment styles, leading to unstable relationships. Their fear of intimacy and vulnerability prevents them from forming deep, meaningful connections, resulting in a cycle of short-lived relationships. 2. Emotional dependency. Despite their facade of independence, narcissists are deeply dependent on external validation. When they abandon a partner, they do so in search of new sources of admiration, but continue to live in fear of losing this supply. 3. Lack of genuine happiness. The narcissist's need for control and admiration prevents them from experiencing genuine happiness and contentment. Their relationships are superficial, and their self-worth is precariously tied to the opinions of others. Rebuilding after narcissistic abandonment. Recovering from a relationship with a narcissist is a challenging but ultimately empowering journey. It involves several steps that can help victims regain their sense of self and establish healthier patterns in future relationships. 1. Seek professional help. Therapy can be invaluable in processing the trauma and rebuilding self-esteem. Therapists specializing in narcissistic abuse can provide insights and coping strategies. 2. Reconnect with support networks. Rebuilding connections with friends and family can provide the support and affirmation needed to heal. These relationships offer a counterbalance to the isolation experienced during the relationship with the narcissist. 3. Engage in self-care. Self-care practices such as exercise, meditation, and hobbies can help restore a sense of normalcy and well-being. Focusing on personal interests and passions can rekindle a sense of purpose and joy. 4. Educate yourself. Understanding narcissistic personality disorder and the dynamics of abusive relationships can provide clarity and validation. Knowledge empowers victims to recognize red flags and avoid similar situations in the future. 5. Set boundaries. Learning to set and maintain healthy boundaries is crucial. This not only protects against future narcissistic relationships, but also enhances overall self-respect and autonomy. Who is really hurting? So, who is really hurting when a narcissist abandons you? The immediate answer might seem straightforward: the victim, who faces emotional devastation and trauma. However, a deeper analysis reveals a more nuanced picture. 1. The victim's pain. Undoubtedly, the victim experiences significant pain and loss. The journey to recovery is long and arduous, requiring immense strength and resilience. Yet, through this process, many victims find a path to personal growth and empowerment. 2. The narcissists struggle. While the narcissist may appear unscathed, they continue to grapple with their own internal demons. Their inability to form genuine connections and their dependence on external validation ensure that their emotional turmoil is ongoing. They are trapped in a cycle of seeking and losing supply, never finding true contentment or peace. The conclusion this reason: being abandoned by a narcissist is an excruciating experience that leaves deep emotional scars. However, understanding the dynamics at play can provide a sense of clarity and empowerment. While the victim faces immediate pain, the narcissist's ongoing struggle with their own insecurities and need for validation means they, too, are suffering in a different way. The journey to recovery for the victim involves reconnecting with support networks, engaging in self-care, and seeking professional help. Through this process, many find a path to personal growth and empowerment, ultimately emerging stronger and more resilient. Meanwhile, the narcissist remains ensnared in their cycle of seeking and losing supply, never finding true contentment or peace. In the end, the true measure of who is really hurting lies in the ability to heal and grow from the experience. Victims have the potential to break free from the toxic patterns and rebuild their lives with newfound strength and wisdom. The narcissist, on the other hand, remains trapped in their perpetual quest for validation, never truly escaping their own internal pain. Understanding these dynamics is crucial for anyone seeking to navigate the aftermath of a relationship with a narcissist and move forward towards a healthier, happier future. Thank you so much for watching and joining me in exploring the complexities of being abandoned by a narcissist. I hope this video has provided you with valuable insights into the emotional and psychological dynamics at play. Remember, while the pain of being discarded is intense, understanding that the narcissist also struggles with their own internal turmoil can help you see the situation from a broader perspective. Most importantly, it's crucial to focus on your healing and personal growth. Reconnecting with supportive friends and family, engaging in self-care, and seeking professional help can make a significant difference in your recovery journey. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel for more content on relationships, psychology, and self-improvement. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. I'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences, so please leave a comment below and let's continue the conversation. Remember, you have the strength and resilience to overcome this and emerge stronger than ever. Take care, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next video. Hello everyone, and welcome back to our video. Your continued support means the world to us. Today, we're diving into a fascinating topic: the moment a narcissist realizes they'd lost someone. Take a moment to ponder this concept, and if it resonates with you, show your support by liking, following, and sharing. Also, don't forget to check out my free course, Narcissism 101, Early Warning Signs, Escaping the Trap, and Rebuilding Your Life. Click on the link in the description to learn more. We're here to bring fresh insights to this age-old mystery by exploring it from various perspectives. While the focus may shift slightly, our aim remains centered on this core idea. Many of you brilliant minds have requested a new perspective on this topic, and we're here to deliver. Today, we'll delve into how a narcissist's realization of their losses profoundly impacts them. Understanding the dynamics of a self-centered relationship is crucial for long-term well-being. When a narcissist finally grasps that they'd lost you, their most significant connection, after being blinded by their own flaws, it's a pivotal moment. Your presence here is invaluable. However, this realization extends beyond a single broken relationship. It encompasses how a narcissist's detrimental behaviors can affect all their relationships, often unintentionally. Let's confront the reality here. Selfishness isn't just about one isolated loss. The insidious impact of narcissism permeates every facet of their relationships. They profit by sowing discord, spinning lies, and creating chaos among people. Their trail is one of shattered relationships and ruin. Perhaps this wasn't apparent from the outset, but as you unravel the narrative, pieces start falling into place. As the narcissist confronts the consequences of their actions, they come to terms with their fallibility. They are not omnipotent beings. They are flawed individuals, like everyone else. They must reckon with the damage they've wrought, grappling with the opportunities squandered, the bonds shattered, and the lives disrupted. They come to realize that deceit and manipulation lead only to a life devoid of genuine connections and purpose. Yet, healing from such upheaval is no small feat. It demands significant effort and resilience. The journey is rife with pain, moments of overwhelming anguish, and the weight of it all may seem insurmountable at times. But with patience and the right mindset, gradual restoration of strength and agency becomes possible. Amidst the healing process, a crucial decision awaits: whether to extend forgiveness to the narcissist for the turmoil they inflicted upon your life. Can one truly forget and move forward? Yet, contemplating such matters requires groundwork. To embark on a path of renewal, severing ties with the source of pain, shedding toxic associations, or even contemplating a change of scenery may be necessary steps forward. Let's be clear. A narcissist is not someone who is easy to forget. These parasitic people will drag you into a destructive cycle full of pain and struggle without warning. They love to use tricks and lies to get you to trust them, which they call smoke and mirrors games. They break hearts and damage lives in ways that can't be fixed when they're done. These people are well aware of how damaging they are. Moving from person to person or group to group and doing harm wherever they go is how they usually act. But there will come a time when they think about what they've lost, which may make us feel good. When the relationship ended, you might not have seen it as a good thing because you were in the middle of a painful relationship and were hoping the narcissist would make things better and apologize for their behavior. But that doesn't bother them. They don't care about your well-being. Once the relationship is over, they plan how to get rid of you and wait for a time in your life when you are weak. Taking advantage of this chance, they cruelly threw you away like trash, feeding off of your broken soul. It's disgusting, but that's how they do things. They're always looking for the next person to attack, someone they can use to get supplies or money. But don't worry, one day they will think back on their life and remember the good times that included you. All of this, though, is just a show to protect the resources they want, which are you and your presence, which feeds their huge egos. In the event that you are going through a breakup, your selfish partner will do everything they can to make it as painful and long as possible. Why? They know deep down that you are great, that you shine, and that you can love and understand. They see you as the only way to meet all of their needs, and they will do anything to keep you tight to them. Please keep in mind that I'm not here to make you feel bad or upset. The reason I'm here is to teach you about narcissism, so you can see that the narcissist is likely to run your life. You already know that they have drained your energy and taken up decades of your life. It's important to remember that narcissists know what they will miss out on when they have to break up with you or get a divorce. They know exactly what they lost when you decided to stop trying to help them. It's important to remember, though, that they had other selfish sources of supply before and after you. They were always looking at what they thought they were missing out on by comparing you to those other sources. Even though everyone is different, what you gave the narcissist was special, rare, and very valuable. You were the reason they didn't give up, and you were always there for them in the relationship. With real love and a strong desire to make the relationship work, you both put in a lot of work. However, the narcissist only saw your relationship as a way to hurt you. In the relationship, they didn't see love, kindness, or mental safety. You were just a way for them to get what they wanted. No matter what, the narcissist may look back at you and try to hoover you back when the relationship stops. You might not know what the term means, so let me explain. Hoovering is what they do when they can't legally get what they want, or when they can legally get it but want more of what you used to give them. Their frail ego was boosted by your constant presence, kindness, and emotional support. They understand that you made them feel good about themselves, gave them money, and didn't judge what they said. It is very important that you understand that their efforts to hoover you back into their web are only a way for them to get back in charge and punish you. They will do anything to keep you in their circle of abuse. They are very good at manipulating people, and this is how their tricks work. Is the ego ever going to think about what it has lost? To be honest, I think they will. But will they be honest enough to say they were wrong? Certainly not. From their point of view, they think they are better than you. They are not capable of truly taking responsibility for the harm they caused you and thinking about what they did. It's just not in their nature. Remember all the times the narcissist said they were sorry for hurting you. How many fake tears did they shed? Their regret was as fake as the crocodile on their shirt. And how many times did they make empty promises to change to get you to stay? Let us not forget the word salad they served instead of real talking. Your time, energy, and efforts were all given to the narcissist the whole time you were together. At the same time, they took advantage of your kindness without realizing how valuable you really were. You would be shocked at how often they ignored you. Think back to the beginning, when everything moved so quickly. Their goal was to catch you in their web of lies. However, as time went on, their reaction rate dropped sharply, leaving you confused and wondering what had happened. What could have caused this quick change? They were bored. Their search for other places to get selfish supply. It's not easy to say. One thing is for sure, though, you should always follow your gut. Most of the time, a connection that seems too good to be true is. As soon as the narcissist had you in their grip, they started playing tricks on you that they knew you would fall for. They did everything they could to get you to answer. They were well aware that you would be thrilled to talk to them. You would, after all, eagerly await their text messages while always having your phone with you. But over time, their texts got less and less useful until they were just a single word answer that didn't make sense, or even had correct spelling. They didn't seem to care about you at all. But the truth is that they were texting a lot of other people as if it didn't matter. You didn't understand how they could write such long messages and have such deep talks with other people. While you were sitting there, confused, you couldn't help but think, why do I only get one word, misspelled answers while someone else gets a speech? Their main goal right now is to replace you, which is why. Just like they did with you, they look for new people whose egos they can grab. You will be stuck in this loop until either you leave the situation or the narcissist finally lets go of you. The narcissist will start to understand the effects of their actions once they realize that they have lost you, the best thing that ever happened to them. They begin to understand how their bad habits have hurt their relationships with their friends, work partners, and children. People are becoming aware of how they try to trick people, so they aren't inviting them over or looking for company anymore. The ego can't always depend on their well-put-together exterior. They can't keep up their performance forever. When people make a mistake, they will start to see their flaws. Whether it's now or later, relationships will fall apart. In addition, narcissists often have shallow long-term friendships with people they know for years. These friendships help them keep up looks or use others for personal gain, even though they have known the person for years. There are people who may not know they are working with a narcissist because they don't know what to look for. There are two main reasons why this might be the case. To begin, they may know this, but choose not to say anything because they are afraid of becoming the next target. Second, they might not see the narcissist's true self very often, which makes it hard for them to see through their mask. In fact, the more time you spend with a narcissist, the more likely it is that you will see through their mask. That is really all there is to it. The worst kinds of abuse happen when no one is around to see them. When you are alone with a narcissist, it's like hell breaks loose, whether you are in a car or your own home. When they're out in public, they put on a different front, trying to give the impression that they are important. You, on the other hand, are hurting physically, spiritually, financially, and in a lot of other ways. You're just a hitting bag for them to hurt you, in their eyes. Now, pay close attention. Don't worry, the sociopath will understand what they've lost. They will never say it outright, though, because they are sure they are better than everyone else. But here's the most important truth. They knew exactly what they were doing when they started dating you. They took advantage of your weaknesses, threw you away without any thought, and left you on the side of the road. But guess what? After going through it, you were even stronger than before. You changed into the best version of yourself, like a phoenix rising from the ashes. The narcissist is no longer a part of your life, and you are enjoying the best times of your life. But they keep messing up other people's relationships without them knowing. But in their heart, the narcissist will know they've lost. They did lose, let's be honest. You know this to be true, right? Be strong, accept who you really are, and believe in your own skills. Don't forget that you have friends and family. So, until we meet again, let's start getting better.